Boys and girls. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are here on Faith Your Fears Friday. Yay, baby boys and girls. We made it to the weekend. Sorry, apologize. There is no weekend around here, baby. We only have strong in. So what's your plan? Because today on Faith Your Fears Friday, we're going to be talking about kicking fear in the face. We're going to be kicking fear in the face. And permission today, the title, it says, Permission Granted. Step into your bold, blessed future. You ready for that? That sounds like something pretty awesome, right? Because fear, get this, fear isn't just a feeling, it's a thief. And today we're taking back everything, and I do mean everything that it has tried to steal or has stolen from you. Your voice, your confidence, your peace, and your God-given assignment. So if you're ready for that, boys and girls, you're not going to want to miss the next few minutes. Oh, and today, Pedro's fun fact is going to blow your mind. Pedro's fun fact today, I almost want to go ahead and start with it because truth be told, Pedro's fun fact is literally it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get started because this whole Fun Life community, it's all powered by this guy right here, legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of the foundational program, Choose to Win, which is the one program that we start all the cool kids on here in the Childlike Faith podcast or Fun Life community. So check this out, cool kids. You ready? It's Faith Your Fears Friday. And the one thing you got to know is that before this whole thing is said and done, you're going to have enough childlike faith to be able to storm the gates of hell with a half-loaded water pistol. I'm telling you, just go ahead and get ready. I may go over my allotted time today, so hang with me. Come back and watch it on the recording. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about starting this a little bit sooner. I know there's just a handful of you that watch this live. The majority of you watch it on the replay, on an email, or on a podcast, or on YouTube, or on Instagram, wherever it goes. LinkedIn is over there as well. TikTok, you guys are TikTok live over here right now this morning. So we're probably going to go a little bit earlier. There's a lot of stuff happening, guys. I got to get this stuff. I want to get this stuff to you guys. Because the cool kids, here's the deal. We don't tiptoe around fear around here anymore, baby. We don't. We faith it. We faith our life. We faith through it. And this week, guys, we're going to go over the top in confidence, in communication, and in our calling of why we were put here on this earth to do, right? So another thing that we're going to want to be doing is that because the main thing we're going to be doing that for is because none of it matters. None of it matters if you let fear write the final chapter. And that's just not tolerated. That's not allowed here in the Fun Life community. So today, we're giving you guys permission to be powerful, permission to be yourself, permission to have that childlike faith that you once had, to be able to step out into this playground of life and live the life you've always wanted, the life you've always known you could live. Because again, our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, boys and girls. And so we got to go where we got to ask the hard questions. We've got to go there. I know a lot of people don't like it, but we got to do it. Because why? Why are you still waiting until you feel ready before you launch? Why are you putting off starting the podcast, making that presentation or pitching that sales offer or asking for the deal? Why are you putting it off? Why do you keep procrastinating, right? And why are you afraid that you'll mess it up, be judged, or hear the word no, or get some form of rejection? Guys, that ends today. That ends today. None of it, right? Because if that's you, you are in the right place. You are in the perfect place that you need to be in, because this whole Fun Life community is designed for the Christian entrepreneur who wants to grow and scale their business to be able to achieve the financial freedom they're looking for without sacrificing their time or their joy. And the truth of the matter is this: if that's ever been you and you answered yes to any one of those prior questions, it just means you're human. As my wife tells her clients when she does the trauma emotional release massages, welcome to humanity. You want to know the truth? Can I tell you the truth? Here we go. You can feel fear. You can feel it. You can be aware of it. You can know it's there and still do it anyway. Fear does not need to disappear for your childlike faith to rise up, right? Fear is always going to be there. I just need your childlike faith to be louder. to be a louder voice in your ear, right? You have the angel here, you have the little devil over here, and it's a matter of which one that you feed that's going to grow. So that's the one that you need to feed, because Mr. Ziglar quoted it. He probably quoted it from somebody else, but you've heard it before. If you haven't, this is going to be the perfect writer downer for you, right? He said that courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to act in spite of it, right? Isaiah 41:10. That's what Isaiah 41:10 says. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. What more do you want, baby? What more do you want? Rabbi Lapin comes in and he teaches this. Fear is the natural consequence of relying on ourselves instead of our Creator. How does that translate? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for joining us this morning, guys. Fear translates into isolation. Fear thrives in isolation. But faith thrives in solidarity. Faith thrives when you step away and get one-on-one. You're in a partnership with God. That's why two chairs is a very, 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 very key element in our coaching, because we want to have that two chair moments one-on-one with our Creator, with your Creator. And guess what? He'll let you know, right? He's as close as the mention of his name. You start calling on that name and he shows up, guys, because the truth of the matter is this: you're not alone. You're not alone in this, guys. God has got you. God has already walked out all of your days before you, because we're going to flip the script on fear. Ready? You know why and how? Here's how we're going to do it. Fear says, you're not enough. Who do you think you are? Who seriously, you're just going to mess it up again. But faith, right? The childlike faith says, baby, you were created for such a time as this. You were here on purpose and for a purpose. It says that your message matters, your voice matters, and God's already gone before you. It's like the children of Israel when they said, guys, he said, God, we're not even going to go if you don't go with us. It's the pillar of fire by night and the cloud by day. There's a lot of things. God's already been there, done that for you guys. Again, you don't need more time. You need more trust. You don't need more time. You need more trust. And the truth of the matter is, that's exactly what our next move is about. Matter of fact, I've quoted it before. Corrie ten Boom said, never, ever be afraid to trust an unknown future, right? Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. Are y'all feeling it? Man, I'm getting pumped up just sitting here. I'm gonna go back and watch the replay myself. Okay, so here's the methodology. You guys know I love acrostics. FAITH. For anything, I trust him. Today's framework is faith framework forward part 2. And the F stands for feel it. Don't feed it. Feel it, but don't feed it. Acknowledge the fear. Be aware of the fear, and then starve it of attention. Starve it of attention. A, ask. Ask yourself, what would I do if I knew God was with me? If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that God was with you, what would you do? Hey, go ahead and do it, because you know what? Spoiler alert, he is with you every single step of the way. Even when you don't feel like he's there, he's with you guys. Even when you don't see it, he's working. Even when you don't feel it, he's working behind the scenes, guys. I interrupt the lie. Interrupt the lie. It's a lie identity, my friend Danica says. And so every fearful thought needs a faith declaration. You want an example? Here you go. Fear says, I'm not ready. The childlike faith says, I'm equipped and I'm anointed. Again, God doesn't call the equipped. He equips the called. And so here's the thing, guys. T, take the next bold step. Take the next bold step. In another group that I'm associated with, we spelled bold a little bit differently. We spelled bold, B, heart emoji, LD. Because when you do it in love, fear just disappears, right? God is love, and perfect love casts out, all fear. You read that book, huh? It's pretty awesome. I'm telling you guys, what would you do if you knew God was with you? What would you do if you knew it was impossible for you to fail? Guys, do it. Don't wait. Don't wait to be ready. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It's never going to happen. Just do it, baby. Worked out for Nike. T. Oh, here's the thing. A lot of people are trying to wait for clarity. And that's okay. I understand that, right? Clarity is power, all that stuff. I get it. It's more important to act in obedience. God will direct you. God will nudge you. He'll help you make the directions. You can't always make the right choice, but you can make a choice and then you can make it right. And then H, to wrap this thing up, honor the journey. Faith isn't a leap. It's a series of small steps day in and day out, right? Spirit-led yeses. And the truth of the matter is, I guess that's probably one of my crush words, crutch phrases. I need to stop that. Honor God's process, and God's process will honor you. You ready for the cool kid affirmation? This is going to be another writer down, or you can come back and watch the replay. Here's the thing. I am bold, right? Say this to yourself in the morning. I am bold, anointed, and fear has no authority in my calling. I speak with power, with love, and I'm here to serve, and I lead with legacy, guys. My faith, I face my fears because my God is bigger, right? My God is bigger than anything, right? Greater is he that is in us than he that is in this world. And if he is for us, who could be against us, right? Not even the gates of hell. Remember that half-loaded water pistol? We're coming for you, baby. We're coming for you. All right, let's wrap this thing up for real this time. Cool kids, it's official. It is official. We are taking this public speaking workshop over the top. As you guys know, Mr. Ziglar was great about over the top. And so the response to the part one was massive. It was incredible, guys. I'll put the link down in the comment section so you guys can get registered. Or DM me, and I'll DM me the word faith. I'll shoot you the link so you can get signed up. Part two, the momentum that we're going to be carrying into part two is going to be unstoppable, guys. You're going to get so much energy. You're going to get so much confidence and the courage to be able to step out and do what God put you on this earth to do. And here's the thing. We're opening it up. We're opening it up to more. We're looking for a venue. Our first two venues bailed out. So that's why if you go to the event page, it's going to say to be determined. We're going to find a place that's going to be big enough to be able to hold us, but not crazy enough that's going to cost you more than it should. So we're trying to keep everything, again, breakfast is included, lunch is included, your books, your materials, all that stuff is included. So you guys just have to come. You just have to come with the desire to learn and desire to grow. And so we're going to do this, guys, because here's the thing. With the Christian Entrepreneurs Public Speaking Workshop, guys, you've been sitting on your story too long. You've been doubting your voice for far too long. You've been letting fear do all the talking in, guys. And that ends today. That stops right here and right now, because your faith, when you faith your fears and fire up your future with strategy, clarity, and that spirit-led boldness, guys, I'm just telling you, you've got a message, and now we're going to give it a mic. And so all right, I'm almost getting to Pedro's fun fact. I know I told you I was going to go over my time. We try to wrap this up and get you out of here by 8 o'clock. We're right on the dot. So give me 3 more minutes. Is that okay? 2.5. Listen, seriously, faith has stolen enough from you. Fear has stolen enough from you. It's time to activate, or for some of you older kids, reactivate that childlike faith that is inside of you. Because it does not get the mic anymore. It has no place in your life. So if you're a Christian entrepreneur or a Christian coach, guys, you're not too loud. If anything, you're too called to stay silent, guys. Faith is your response. Boldness is your inheritance. And the over the top Christian Entrepreneur Public Speaking Workshop is your next move, guys. And so again, DM me the word faith, and I will send you the link to get registered, because let's build. I want to build that voice of your business around the boldness of your belief and the business and the idea that God put inside of you. But here's Pedro's fun fact. You ready? Again, it's going to blow your mind. When I read this, I was like, I've known this, but I'd never seen it in print. I had heard it on a podcast, and when I saw it in print, it literally blew my mind. According to psychology, Pedro's fun fact, my man Pedro right here, right? Keep holding me up. Pedro's fun fact is this. According to psychology, fear and excitement are chemically identical in your brain. The difference, you ready? The difference, what's the only difference? Your interpretation. That's the only difference, is your interpretation of whether you feel the fear or you translate that into excitement. It's the exact same, right? It's the exact same fear when you feel like you're fixing to make a mistake and you're about to get married. Well, maybe a bad example. It's an excitement. A lot of people don't know how to translate that. But it's if you're operating out of the negative mindset or the positive mindset, the scarcity mindset or the abundance mindset. Again, you get to pick how you interpret that. So, guys, again, that's my 2.5 minutes. That's up. Appreciate you guys being with me on here today, guys, on Faith Your Fears Friday. Yay! Yeah! Again, the goal of this podcast is just simply to help that Christian entrepreneur find their voice, find their place in the marketplace. Because again, when that Christian entrepreneur goes out there and does that, not only are you going to be able to close more deals, you're going to be able to present with faith, with the boldness and the courage, knowing that God put you in that room so that you can be able to achieve the financial freedom that you're looking for without sacrificing your time or your joy. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here in the Fun Life community for that Christian entrepreneur. Hey, hang out with us tomorrow on Something to Smile About Saturday, where we're going to go a little bit more in depth on that workshop. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Love you. Adios.